Have you ever wondered how to pick a niche or how to build a niche as an insurance producer? If so, stay tuned. This video is going to be just what you need. What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining us. This is Micah Salas, the host of the Max Revenue YouTube channel. Glad to have you here. All right, I'm going to jump into this. Before I get into the parameters that I think you should be going through mentally when picking a niche, let's just start off high level. I think it's so important to have a niche because of focus, right? It gives you a path to run on. It keeps you with blinders. And I think as a younger producer especially, having that sense of direction is just going to reap ton of benefits for you in your career. So let's get into this. First thing that you should really consider is what's the size of premium on this type of business that you're going to be focusing on. For example, if you're looking at going after dry cleaners, right? Ask yourself, talk with some people, what's the general liability premiums look like? What are their property premiums? Is it going to drive enough revenue to make it worth your time? The second thing is, how many of them are there out there, right? This means, let's just say again, using the dry cleaner example, if you live in Houston, Texas, how many dry cleaners are within a 100-mile radius? Or maybe you don't even care about geography and you say, hey, I can look all over the US, right? So whatever your parameters are, make sure there's enough of them to make it worth your time. What is enough? It kind of depends, right? Again, if it's a low ticket item, low premium item, and you still want to go after it, you're going to need a lot more of them. However, if it's a high ticket revenue item, you might need a lot less, meaning you need a lot less prospects as well. Third thing to think through is, can you find a list of these people easily? Now, there's a ton of tools we talk about in our tech stack videos that help you with these lists. There's also things like associations that you can look at to get these lists, but you want to make sure that, yeah, if there's thousands out there, awesome, but if you can't get it down into a list that you can call and be very direct with going after, it's going to be a waste of your time as well. Now, these last two, I think those first three are absolutely non-negotiables. These last two are kind of negotiable, but let's get into them. The fourth thing is, do you have an advantage? Meaning, either do you personally, maybe you came from construction and you want to get into construction because you know the lingo, but also does your agency have an advantage? You know, do you guys have the right markets that you all need, the right relationships, a good customer base? You can kind of go out there and tell these prospects like, hey, we're the construction expert in Houston, Texas, right? If you have this naturally built in, then maybe it makes sense to go where the market and your agency is kind of telling you to go. Don't fight that too much. And the last thing is there people in that niche that you see yourself working with? Are they enjoyable to talk to, right? I would argue that with any niche, there's going to be some people you like and some people you don't, but you just want to make sure that there's enough within that niche that they seem like good people, right? It seems like someone that you want to work with. As a producer, remember, we have the ability to pick who we work with. So those are the 5 things that I would consider and take into account before picking a niche. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to support us, subscribe to the Max Revenue newsletter, follow Max Revenue on LinkedIn, where you can see us go back and forth and me chat with Max quite a bit. And then also give us a thumbs up and comment below. Let us know your thoughts. Thanks for watching.